and our next coin here being Singularitynet, or now known as token AGIX. So this used to be AGI. I'm sure some of you who are watching this video now saw my older videos on AGI almost a year ago. Crazy to think it was that long ago, but you know, we've had our airdrop, we've had that conversion. It is AGIX now, and again, with where Singularitynet or AGIX used to be and where it is now, sitting at 30 cents, along with what AI can do for the economy, do for a plethora of different things, and the new SDAO airdrop, which gave us that SDAO, which is bringing DeFi to AI. There are a lot of crazy things going on for AGIX. And at 30 cents, it's a position. Again, guys, at 2 cents, I thought AGIX was a great deal. And at 30 cents, I'd be lying if I said I haven't added to my position at these price levels. To me, this is a long-term hold, and again, just like HBAR, not only a long-term hold, but I also think this is a good speculative hold as well. And really, if I'm being honest, probably, you know, every single coin, almost every crypto out there is a speculative hold, right? That's what draws us into crypto, is speculating that prices can go much higher. If we take a look at the chart here, we can see kind of looks similar to HBAR, except it has been higher in price before. We have not penetrated through our old all-time highs, but to me, that is good, right? That means that we still have percentage gains that we can make just going to the old all-time high before we even start to get beyond that and get into price discovery. I also feel much more comfortable buying a coin that is pulled back like AGIX has, and that is still under its old all-time high, than I do buying something that is, you know, way past its old all-time high, because there's usually going to be a lot more gains left in these coins, right? One of the worst things you can do is sell the bottoms of your coins because you either get tired of holding them, or, you know, any reason that comes along, and buy the tops of other coins just because there's hype and excitement, right? If you can flip that, if you can sell your coins when they're, you know, giving you great gains, when that coin has a lot of hype behind it, if you can sell then and roll into other coins that don't have that hype yet, and then wait, have the ability to be patient, you're probably going to have a lot more success than if you just FOMO into tops and sell bottoms, which is what 99% of this market does. There's a lot of things going on for Singularitynet and AGIX. One of the things I wanted to go over here is this article published by Forbes, which is, can the AI economy really be worth 150 trillion by 2025? And in short, the answer is pretty much yes, but it is the ways in which AI and the AI economy is used that can make it worth this much. But you know, 150 trillion might be a massive number, but even just 10 trillion, 15 trillion, these are very easily doable numbers. And with AI, again, it's a brand new technology that has a lot of applications that people want to use it for. So I want to read this to you guys. This says, AI will only be able to change the world when there is an accessible user interface, enabling more entrepreneurs to build AI products that can enable all people to access the full benefits of the AI economy. The core problem with AI right now is that it does not yet have an accessible and intuitive user interface that allows any individual or company to plug into the AI economy. Okay, and Singularitynet is literally that plug-in vehicle. For AI to become manifest and omnipresent, it needs to be as easy to create AI products as it is to create smartphone apps. Currently, it's like we all have all of the parts to build a car right in front of us, but it's far too expensive to put those pieces together. Now, that is very important, because one of the things that Singularitynet is doing and actually has up is their AI marketplace, where you can go and you can post your AI products, you could buy other AI products, and literally when I read this, right, it said it needs a friendly and accessible user interface, and that we need AI products, you know, almost on the same level as smartphone apps. That is literally pretty much what this is. Anyone who has gone to the Singularitynet marketplace realize, yeah, it is kind of like, you know, people posting their apps or posting their products. So we are literally kind of having that already, right? That is already in motion. So that's one of the things that needs to happen, again, for this to be a 150 trillion economy by 2025. One of the other things that they say is this down here: if AI becomes omnipresent across healthcare, biotech, hospitality, retail, and thousands of other industries, it could hugely improve everything about human life, but people first need to be fully woken up to the vast possibilities for quote, alternate intelligence to significantly improve their lives. Okay, so the 150 150 trillion AI economy by 2025 can get there if it's going across multiple industries. In this case, they talk healthcare, biotech, hospitality, retail, yada yada. Well, I already told you guys that they are building the marketplace, right? So we kind of have that retail, that smartphone app type deal. Well, let's check out the Singularitynet ecosystem right here off the Singularitynet website, right? We have SDAO. We also have Rejuve. For those of you who don't know what Rejuve is, this is going to implement into the healthcare ecosystem. NewNet for a decentralized world computer. There's also 3 other projects here: the Singularity Studio, Decentralized AI Alliance, and True AGI. So Singularitynet is truly building out an ecosystem here, an ecosystem that you can invest into, own, and be a part of. And so if it's going to be going across all these different industries, right, just like are labeled here, basically goes that, hey, yeah, if we're really bringing AI into all these different industries, we can probably reach 150 trillion. And again, even if it doesn't hit 150 trillion, even just 10 trillion, 15 trillion, for me personally, that is something that I would be happy with. And this ecosystem so far has been rewarding holders of AGIX, right? All AGIX holders have received the SDAO airdrop. And I've also heard rumors, these are just rumors, that there could possibly be a NewNet airdrop as well. You guys know I'm keeping you up to date for anything I see on NewNet or Rejuve inside of the Patreon. And we also have deep dives going over this entire ecosystem. We are currently on part 2, but we have deep dive SDAO and Rejuve. We have deep dive Singularitynet Studio and NewNet. And the next deep dive, which will be out soon, will be on Dia and True AGI. So if you're interested in this type of stuff and you want to learn more, then check out the Patreon. It is the first link in the description. And in my Patreon, I do put a focus on projects like this that I think do have the potential to do very well and are, for me, utility tokens. That's what I'm mainly here to invest into, not really Dogecoin. I'm definitely a utility token fan. Not that there's anything wrong with Dogecoin or you can't make money with Dogecoin. It's just not where I want to park my money long term, right? And again, that's just me. You might have something different. Now, within this ecosystem, right, brings us to my third coin that I'm bullish on, that I think we could see great potential in, which is part of the Singularitynet ecosystem. Here we have the Singularity DAO. Now, I think this is definitely probably the most